soldier. And I think we can read this. It says, "To the memory of the faithful Confederate soldiers of Dyer County." I can't make out that word. "A battles fought by them." Can't read that, but there it says Confederate. And now let's see the whole thing. There. Now let's see what he looks like up close. They're a fine-looking gentleman. This is a Sunday afternoon in downtown Dyersburg, Tennessee. And when we first drove up here, there was hardly any traffic at all. There we're looking at the east side of the square. And now we're looking down East Court Street. At the north side of the courthouse here on the Veterans Square. It's a beautiful building. Let's get a close-up. Here we're going to go up the steps. And, there's the door. It is a pretty building. Pretty grounds around it. And you can see the flags flying there.
One of them's pretty tattered, isn't it?
One's getting kind of tattered, you said. See what time it is.
4:15.
4:15. We're looking down the west side of the square. And, this was. We're looking at what used to be when I was a teenager. The old Woolworth store. And here on the corner is City Drug, and it's been there forever. I'm sure there's a new druggist there since I first knew them. Okay, and then right next door to Woolworth. Right about, I guess it's where McClure is, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was the Ben Franklin store. They called that the little damn store, and Woolworth's was the big damn store. Right there, that's where I worked when I was in high school. And then, of course, City Hall has always been right there. It's changed a lot. This used to be a real busy thoroughfare. Now we're gonna just kind of look down this way, West Court.
The Western Auto was down there where GE sign is.
Where the GE sign is?
And then the furniture store, the big furniture store.
Uh-huh.
And the Hub Clothing was over there where the first double-plated glass.
Right in there. I guess it's for lease now. Looks like nothing's there. Now I recognize this fella. That's my sweetheart. And he said it was about here, when he was a little boy, that he'd hold his dad's hand there in front of the dam store. Watch the traffic go by. And a friend, Mr. B. Oakley, would almost generally be there, and he'd give him a nickel, and he and his dad would walk over. Say that again?
That's where we go for an ice cream cone, over there to that the old ice cream park.
Right across the street over there. About right in there where, right about in there, where Acreage Shoe Store was the old ice cream parlor. And oh, did that ice cream taste good on a hot day. Melt and run down your arm, you know. Well, anyway, this was a busy place. You trying to tell me something?
Yeah, come on, let's go down here. Oh.
Go down that way?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
All right, who'd you say?
Yeah, this is Pennington Seed and Supply. This is where we get our turnip green seeds and other seeds, and get our peas and butter beans shelled. It used to be Mr. Hendron's feed store, and my daddy worked for him. It was many years.
There's implement place used to be down.
And you
know.
think that used to be called U Totem Store there?
Well, it used to be down there.
Somewhere, huh? Well. Okay. This
They used to power.
here is Maynard's men's store. And my school teacher's husband worked there for her brother-in-law. And they're both retired. Well, Mr. Maynard's still there, but Mr. Sanders is retired. And he was the husband of my school teacher. This Ben Franklin store has just got everything under the sun. Crafts and craft supplies, and that's where I go and do a lot of my shopping for crafts. But this is the south side of the square. And there used to be a store called Black and White. And now it's the county, Dyer County, what, Nick?
Voting election commission,
Election Commission,
fire chief's office.
Fire Chief's office and whatnot. But it was a department store then, and I worked there too when I was in high school. Okay, we scan around looking east here and down the street. The south and west sides of the courthouse. It's a real pretty bright shiny day today, and it's really looking good there. The grounds are so pretty. There's the entrance. And, I'm looking up. I don't know what the name of this street is. Is this Mill Street?
Yeah, this is Mill.
Okay. We're looking at North Mill, I guess, huh?
Yeah,
And Pennington's is on South Mill.
that
We
other
just looked at.
big brick building was the Hotel Cordell Hall.
Okay. Where they're just offices there in the
Right.
big tall building now. Where Catherine's is now was Reed's Drug Store. And that's about all we can really see up that way. The other tall building was what? State Bank?
Yeah, down on the end.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Right there, the State Bank. Okay.
This is East Court, looking down East Court. Over in that corner was an old hotel. I can't remember the name of it, but it was back in there, the Francis Theater, and that's where I used to pick up my sweetheart. There's Peg over in front of the bank building. That's the largest building in our town. Yeah, looks like a big one, doesn't it? Yeah. It's not as big as it really is, looking like there. There's my sweetheart.